The world's best amp ever just got an upgrade. It's the Boss Dual Cube LX. Is it still the best amp in the world? Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen. It's good to have you along. You can call me this guy if my name is tricky to pronounce. Today I'm taking a look at the Boss Dual Cube. Now, I've been known to really like the Roland Micro Cube. This is basically that same thing, only twice. Well, kind of. It has two 4-inch speakers. It costs 311 euros here in Europe. I don't know what it goes for elsewhere. You can let me know in the comments. It's 2 times 5 watts. It has a stereo input, so you can put in wide effects, stereo effects like that if you want to. It has a looper and extensive editing via the app. I'm just gonna use what's already here, not the app. The amp models are Acoustic Simulator, JC Clean, US Combo, Brit Combo, that would be Fender and Vox, I assume. High gain stack, which used to be classic stack in the old micro cubes. Metal stack and extreme. And a microphone preamp. So what I'm most interested in is the old classic stack, which I assume is the high gain stack. Tried it a bit, sounded like that. Oh, and before I get going, I would like to say that this video is sponsored by the good people over on Patreon who support this channel because I buy the gear that I review, so you get an honest review. Thank you everyone who supports me there. If you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. You get access to all my music lessons and a bunch of exclusives, and you can even take that stuff for free if you want to. But let's get going with the Acoustic Sim. Well, that sounds positively horrible. Could potentially work in a mix. I have all the controls set halfway, by the way, except for volume. Let's go over to JC Clean, which is Roland Jazz Chorus, legendary amp, renowned for its clean tones. It also has built-in effects like reverb and delay and modulation, so chorus. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what kind of guitar I'm using, it's a custom Strat with a humbucker in the bridge, stacked humbucker in the neck, the DiMarzio HS3 I think that is, and some kind of single coil in the middle, I forget which one it is. So ditch the reverb, ditch the chorus and add reverb. Check out delay later. US Combo. Brit Combo, still everything just halfway. Okay, so this is really annoying. When you turn the delay button, it comes with a tap tempo. When you put less delay on, it impacts the time, not the amount. So if I turn the button, but I don't want that, I want less delay, but a longer time. So I tap the button, get a longer delay. Now this is the kind of thing I think you can edit with the app. But I just don't understand, why would you have a tap tempo button and a knob that when you turn it, it impacts time. That's why you have the tap tempo button. Yeah, it's had a bit of boost from my Boss Hyper Fuzz on the floor. I really need to do something about that pot. Ditch the delay. Metal stack. More gain. Gain is now maxed out. Bit dark, let's add treble and bits of middle. Max out treble, middle, a bit more. Let's actually make drop middle and add bass and treble. Add middle, drop bass. Extreme. Drop treble a bit, add middle and a bit of bass. This is what used to be the rectifier on the old Micro Cube. Not entirely my cup of tea, but if it's your thing, well, let's check out the high gain stack, which is the one I most look forward to. Controls back halfway. Add gain. Middle and treble, bit dark. Bass as well, why not? The delay is totally unusable. Okay, like that it... When I add delay, it drops the level but adds time. Really weird. You could, like I said, I assume you can tweak that by the app. This has the same thing as the old Micro Cube. This is gain maxed out and I'd prefer it to have a bit more, so that's why I have the hyperfuzz as a boost. Drop the boost amount a bit, it's just a clean boost. Alright, so what do I think? Well, I'm actually a bit disappointed. It costs 311 euros, which is not cheap for something like this. If I remember correctly, you can get the Spark amp, the mini amp, for less. I think it was like 250. The old Roland Micro Cube, even back then, way back when, but I don't remember how long ago it was released, cost around 100 euros. Okay, with inflation and all that taken into consideration, you can't just compare prices like that, but still, you can get some of those old Micro Cubes for around 50 euros here in Finland online. I have two of them at home that I use. I have one over there that I don't use. They're brilliant amps. I don't think this is. I mean, it sounds very similar and all that, but it's not portable because you can't use it with batteries. The Micro Cube you can. If you want a looper, fine, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, even the 10 Cube 10 GX is just as good as this. Costs way less. If I was going to recommend something, if you want one of these or something like this, then yeah, go ahead, get one of these. But I would recommend that you get one of those old Roland Micro Cubes or an old Roland Cube of some sorts. I have the 80-watt thing over there. I think they were all great amps, and this isn't. And there's a harshness in this that I don't remember in the Micro Cube. It doesn't really handle the boost as well as the Micro Cube did. I don't know what they've done to this. I might be wrong. It might just be I'm having a bad day or something. But I'm not feeling this at all. And you could maybe get it better with the app, edit it over there. But I don't feel like editing it. It's just, I'll just use my old Roland Micro Cubes. And if I need to gig and want something simple, I'll just take the 80-watt cube. If I want a looper, well, I'm using a looper. I'm not using this. Yeah, I don't think I'm too impressed actually. If you want alternatives to this, there's a video here. Other than that, check out my Patreon. Like I said, there's a link in the description to that. I hope you have a nice day and enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye.